Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to React to Indie Steins Gate 0. Tonight we're on episode 16. I think it's probably 16. It is 16, actually, it says right there. Boom. Episode 16. Obviously, I'm in a different location than the last couple episodes. I kind of look like I'm in a doctor's office. Kind of unlucky, but hey, it is what it is. You get this nice clean wall. Do you like the wall? So that's kind of fun. That's kind of exciting. But what's even more exciting than a location change is Steins Gate. So, what happened last episode? Last episode was pretty much just the Daru episode, where Suzuha was imposing herself into Daru's love life a bit. Partially probably because, you know, she wanted to ensure that she actually gets born, but also largely because she probably just wants an excuse to spend time with Daru and her mama, Yuki. So that was kind of cute. We ended up kind of coming to the conclusion that Yuki wants Daru, not like a fake Daru. Like, she wants Daru for who Daru is. As opposed to the Daru that everybody, you know, when everybody was messing with Daru and telling him to like get confident and all that. She wasn't into that. We also saw that Maho did a little bit of like light brainwashing, so a little concerning. And that kind of puts another egg into the basket of the professor crew, the freaking Maho group, like them being responsible for Kagari and Kagari being brainwashed, which also is tied into all the motorcycle stuff. So it's the female professor's probably the motorcycle woman, all the stuff that we've been saying the entire time. At this point it just has to be confirmed, right? I mean, there's just been too many things pointing to it. So I'd be amazed if it wasn't the case, but maybe they'll do something crazy and all the motorcycle women are actually Kagari's from the future and actually from the past and the future. I don't freaking know. So yeah, let's just see what happens in this episode. Also, Maho and Daru and Suzuha have been working together to make the throw your memory back in time machine, the time jump or whatever that's called. So that's kind of important, kind of cool. They're kind of doing that without Okarin knowing, so kind of interesting. But you know, freaking what's her name? Maho's back in town, so that's kind of cool because I love Maho. So let's jump into this episode, see what happens. Maybe something will go horribly wrong. Maybe something will go horribly right. But the fun part is not knowing. So let's go in 3, 2, 1. Bang! I'm also drinking an Arizona fruit punch fruit juice cocktail. What are they doing? Don't raise the rent. It's not Okarin's fault. Is Okarin even paying the bills anymore? I feel like they mentioned it. Who is paying the bills? Ferris, probably. Let's be real. Because it's a microwave. What do you mean? Just buy an actual microwave. It is an absolute dump. It's so bad. Oh, it's the banana. True. She's built different. You gotta do it too, Maho. You have to be the baby Kurisu. Or the first Maho, you know? What's up, Fubuki? Wait, you're not Fubuki. Wait. Mayushi. Fubuki's the other one. Why did I think you were Fubuki? That was odd. Yeah, Fubuki is the friend. It's Fubuki, Cade, and Yuki. That's the trio. The little brain imagery makes a lot more sense too now, because it's how brainwashing, which, you know, you'll love to see brainwashing. That was kind of cool. It was Suzuha, right, in the glass, and then Kagari walking past her. I like the way they played with the shards being, like, slightly different. There was also a butterfly in the background there, which, you know, obviously is kind of a big thematic thing, or like a, whatever you call it. Or like a repeating element. Obviously the butterfly effect and all that kind of stuff. Man, I want to see Mayushi do something. You know, apparently, like, Mayushi's gonna be important. Like, I don't know, I'm feeling. That's kind of what I'm thinking, right? But I don't know. The little shot of her being in the time machine is probably going to be where her, like, hyper importance comes into play. Like, right here. Oh, wait, no, not yet. Right here. Who's the other person? And she kind of looks resigned, you know? As if she knows she's going on a one-way trip or something crazy like that. Rip Mayushi. Mayushi's gonna die. Again. Again. Oh my gosh, he's in a lecture. Sorry, it's just so boring. What? What do you want? Mayushi's waiting for you. There we go. Wholesome. Ooh, he's interested in Daru. Get your boy Daru a scholarship. Super hacksaw. That's funny. You're so lucky. You're so lucky, because if you went there, I feel like... I don't know. Good thing Okarin's not going, so that they can actually make some progress on the machine. Moeka, if you find anything, let me know. But your normie left. Sure, Okarin really did become a normie. Oh, it makes her sad, though. You're leaving her behind. What a normie. Don't worry, one day we'll have our wonderful Hyoyoung Kyoma back. And it'll be a beautiful, beautiful day. And look at her. She's supportive even if it means that he's leaving, you know? Even if temporarily, right? But she's so supportive. Why is Suzuha wearing that? Why did they do that? Did you convince her to do that? That's sad. Little flashback. It was well, Mayushi, you got something to say? She do. Mayushi's leaving. Shoot, she's really feeling something if she's walking away. She's something made her upset. She's upset right now. A Ryan message? Leave. Okay, stop calling me. I'm busy. Okay, she's flashbacking all the way to episode 23B. That's kind of crazy. It's a big flashback. Who's that, Ruka? Oh, what's up, Ruka? What's good? Like lovers, true. True. You can be Mayushi's little femboy. Oh, this is in the OP. I wonder if Ruka would want to be a femboy. I'm not gonna pursue that line of questioning. I think we're done with that. I don't know what that is, but I'm so glad that you wished for it. What are you gonna wish for now? Is a delusional romantic. Oh yeah, Ruka. Yeah? Yeah, Ruka. No, Okarin's taken. I'm sorry. This is true, though. Isn't the one inside Okarin's heart. She knows. She's kind of the best, man. Thank you, Ruka. I appreciate that. Yeah, if only you were actually more plot-centric. That's okay. I'll forgive you. Because you seem like a good person. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, they zoom in on Daru's belly. I'm not feeling that. Hey, Okarin? Yeah, he's not supposed to be here. Just say that she's naked. Look at him, what is is he dancing? He's dancing. He changed his mind and actually came here. A banana peel in the trash can. Irritating. I was just finishing up. Shut your mouth. I like fire. Oh, good excuse. Just kidding. He's sweating. Both of them are sweating. I mean, the AC is off. Oh, okay. Nice. No, wait, you do know exactly that because you saw Kagari. Wait, why are you hiding the Kagari stuff too? Kind of weird to hide the Kagari stuff. With the illegal stuff? Oh, no. He's talking about hacking. He's not talking about anything else. He better not be Daru, I swear. Do you not want to? Daru is kind of extraordinarily talented. Yeah, he'd be a great CS. I mean, he would honestly just hack into the university, right? He won't get by. He is a super hacker. Put some respect on him. I got bigger fish to fry. Yeah. But the banana peel? Bruh. At channel. What are you dancing? Daru, just go pretend to throw something away. It's okay. Oh, he's going. Eat the banana peel. Fun fact, I've actually eaten a banana peel before. They taste really bad. Right? That's not good. Yes, it obviously is. It's a banana time. Oh, he connected it. He's about to get pissed. Everybody knows. Moeka, put your clothes on. And you're not Moeka, you're Maho. Maho, put your clothes on. He's figured it all out. Is he gonna smack him? What is he gonna do? What are you doing? Jellified banana. I don't think he's gonna he's not gonna laugh this one off, my guy. Phone microwave temporary unit 2. He ain't about that. Nah, this ain't the same Okarin. You should know this, my guy. They kind of deserve this for trying to hide it behind him, you know? Like, they're just begging for him to figure it out. True. True. This is all true. Okarin, I love Okarin's energy on this, by the way. Is she about to come out? Please tell me you put clothes on in the time. She's still in a towel? Dude, put clothes on. Do you not have any clothes in there? That was a weird cut. I think that was a commercial break. No, it's slipping, it's slipping, it's slipping, it's slipping, it's slipping! It just slipped! Cover! Daru, I'm gonna kill you! This is a serious moment, my boy. Thank you, White. Where were your clothes, girl? You had plenty of time. Yes, this is what you should have asked in the first place. I don't know what her excuse was. I don't think she ever gave him an excuse, right? It was kind of weird that he never asked, but whatever. Maybe she just, I don't know. It was Suzuha. Suzuha's been the push. Oh shoot, that's a good point. You only have so much time before it's permanent. Oh, good call. Yes. I needed the Giga Woman. Yeah, I mean, if I was Okarin, I'd be smacking people. I would be throwing hands. Oh, Mayuri's outside the door! Oh my goodness. True. You just want to repeat the pain? Yeah. Daru punched him in the face, bro. I wanted Okarin to punch someone. Oh, he's tripping. He's going crazy. Poor Mayuri's outside the door and is hearing all this. True. I mean, the feelings of the people he's really trampling over is Suzuha, right? Also true. True. That's a true point, too. But I'm still on Okarin's side. I'm still on Okarin's side. He's the realest one. No, I'm still on your side, bro. He has such good reasons for everything, right? I know that they're also right, and Suzuha's the most right, because, like, you know, that's true. The contrast. The contrast of him. Yeah, I'd be disappointed if I was Okarin. I'd be pissed. I would have smashed the hoe. The machine. The computer. You know, Mayushi was here now. And she walked away, man. Yeah, so you're trampling on Kurisu's sacrifice. So you're throwing that away, you know? Yeah, I totally get what he's saying. At the same time, he's given up on, like, a better future. When, you know, the whole Steins gay part. And he has good reasoning for that because of his, yeah. He doesn't want to be the fist that turned against God. Bro, what do you mean? Gotta find the loophole? What are you talking about? Just, yeah, explain it to me. Explain it to me, Maho. Yeah, good counter. True. Formula. Okay. This is true. I like that. I like that. She got confidence. She got confidence that we can solve it. And he sees it. He sees it as a doomed future. But she got hope. Okay. The triple threat. The thing though is he made it up, right? Obviously. But that's the fun part. Among... The reason that I'm on, like, Maho's side and Suzuha's side, like, completely... Because, like, I'm on Okarin's side, too. I'm on both of their sides. Because Okarin's actually suffered through it, right? So, like, it coming from anybody else, it's empty, right? It doesn't mean nearly as much. Yeah, okay. She's really turning it up, holy crap. Oh my goodness. I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath too. Who is it? Daru? What? What do you want? You're apologizing. Yeah, you're bros. Oh shoot, all he said was I'm sorry and he left. If there's hope for me, there's hope for him. Okay, respectable. I like that. Though it's just, it's so different. It's like what I was saying, right? If it comes from anybody except Okarin, he just has all the experience. And sure, like, his experience is tainted by, like, the suffering aspect. So it's got a really negative spin on it, but he still just has the authority on the subject. But at the same time, with World War III being the end result, like, whatever it takes, they still have to try. Because the ending they are on is so bad, like, it's not worth halving it. So Okarin does need to just square up. The Upa. No, Okarin, you're so dumb. That was a stupid line. Everything's changed. You gotta accept it, bro. I'm sorry. It is what it is. When she stopped him, or when she defended him. Yeah. And that means a lot for her to say, you know, because she's so non-confrontational. And so if even she is confronting him like this a little bit, then that means like a lot coming from her. It's true. He saved her life, but he still doesn't, like, he's not in a position that he's actually enjoying her life, right? And their relationship, because he's kind of let it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. All is well. It's not gonna work. She's such a real one. She's the best one. I'm gonna be honest. That kind of looked like a 0 in the sky, if I'm being honest. The stars, bro. It's a star? The arc light of the sky? Okay. There's 2 of them, too. One's kind of red, one's kind of blue. Makise and Mayushi. Vega and Altair. And they're separate too. And they're separate too, if you think about it, right? Because there's that line that's cutting them apart. So even if they're both alive, they're not connected. That was intense. That was like actually kind of like scary to watch, if I'm being really honest. Just watching them fight each other. Bro. It actually feels like you're watching like 2 of your actual friends fight at this point. Just because of like to see Daru actually flip like that. Because homie never flip. I don't think have we even seen him get upset once in that way? I don't think so. That might have truly been the first time that he's literally like thrown hands. Maho, why are they trying to sneak? Do you also notice they're setting up this intense thing? You know, Okarin discovers that his friends have been conspiring behind his back. This is also a good point, right? They're doing all this stuff behind his back. They're literally, like, I get that they feel like they're forced to because he is completely shut off to it right now. But what they're doing it behind his back. They're trying to hide it from him. So it's a betrayal of his trust in them. Because if they really wanted to, they could just say, Okarin, they could approach, they could have the conversation they had on the roof. That was weird. They could have the conversation they had on the roof, but without having already betrayed his trust in it. You know? It could have been like them just having like a sit down and be like, Okarin, you're wrong. This is why you're wrong. We're going to do this. You can't stop us. Right? But then, like, being transparent with it, that could have been better. That could have been better for them. But, you know, Daru also has a really good point of, like, we're not doing this for fun. We're not doing this for the hell of it, right? We're doing this because we're actually trying to, like, for Suzuha, for World War III to not happen, all that kind of stuff. I mean, they have good reasons. Man, I can't believe I wanted Okarin to hit somebody, and Daru's the one that hit him. Unlucky. He's not going to hit his friends. He's a real one. Daru had a good reason to hit Okarin, though. I guess. What was he saying to Maho, actually? You're trying to complete that mission. You're trying to change the past. I mean, he was, like, chastising her for helping at all. Like, he was getting pissed at her. But, again, he has... Like, they were the ones that betrayed his trust. So I'm still kind of on his side. I mean, in the battle... I'm on his side. In the war, I'm on Suzuha's side, which is not his side, right? Because when you got all of World War III coming, you've got you know, everyone dying, you're gonna get shot to death. It's gonna be horrible. You have all this stuff in the future. Then you have to change the future. It doesn't matter if you know, like, he thinks it's a complete lost cause, but you can't give up when there's that much on the line. You're literally talking about billions and billions, you know? So you can't do that. It's just not the move. I'm sorry, Okarin, it's not the move. And he's turned off to it because of all the trauma, because of watching his friends die, because he's trying to honor Kurisu's choice. And this is all fair. And if anything, I mean, it makes sense. That's the crazy part. It makes sense. But when you're talking about 3 million, I mean, come on. And the whole God thing, I mean, there's a good way, like, him getting kind of religious to it. Because he sees it as, like, fate, which it is. Basically, almost. It's almost fate. It not being exactly fate is how we're gonna squirm through it, right? We're actually going to figure out the whole perspective part, which is Maho's hope that there actually is that. But imagine this. Imagine that. Because to Okarin, all he knows is that he tried over and over and he failed every time and it was horrible, and don't mess with time, right? Like, what if he was just right? You know, because to these characters, they don't know if he was right or not. So them trapping themselves in trying to fix it over and over and just causing all this suffering between all these world lines and just making it into a complete mess, you know, isn't necessarily a good idea. The only reason that it actually is a good idea is because there's so much on the line that it's worth the attempt, even if it's a complete 1 in 1,000. Like, you just have to try. But we don't know. You don't actually know or not. No, honestly, shout out to Mayuri. Mayuri did it the way I wanted someone to do it. Daru and Maho doing it behind his back. Suzuha, Daru and Maho doing it behind his back and then getting exposed and then, like, fighting him off. When obviously he's going to snap, and obviously, like, you knew he was going to get mad. That's why you hit it. So, like, if you're talking... And even Daru said, like, you don't get to trample on everyone's feelings about this. Bro, you're trampling on Okarin's feelings right now. You know this is the worst thing in the world to him, and you did it behind his back, and you're his closest friends. So, well, one of his closest friends. So, I mean, come on, man. You're right, and I agree with you, but come on, man. Mayuri did it the way I like to, where she, like, actually just sat down with him and was real with him, showed her emotional state, and expressed regrets of the past. And he's saying, everything's fine, like, you're alive, we have to be grateful. And she's saying, like, I can't be grateful when you're in so much pain, because you matter to me, bro. You're my guy. No, she's so sweet. She's honestly... I think she's slept on, right? I don't know if she's actually slept on in the community. I think a lot... I don't know, she's just so good. She's just so sweet. And so for her to confront him at all means so much, because I don't think she's ever really done this before. She's just usually on his side and just being a real one and just being nice and sweet and friendly. And that's why it's so sad watching her die and over and over back in Steins Gate. But in this, they're using that aspect of her character as a way to make her confronting Okarin like a really big deal, which is probably going to push him towards, like now he's really going to have to figure out like, okay, all my friends are turning against me and they want to go do the time travel stuff. Am I really going to like try to continue to shut it down? Is my past experience really that powerful that like it outweighs all of my friends' emotions here and now? That's the question he's going to have to ask himself, and I think eventually he's going to. Though at the same time, he is still trying to discover the Kagari stuff. It's not like he's just like screwing off and ignoring everything. You know, he's working with Moeka. Though the Kagari stuff is different, obviously. It is connected to the time machine, of course, but it's like him uncovering and trying to figure that out is a complete separate issue. Yeah, that was actually pretty intense. My poor girl, my Yuri. Her at the start, too, where she, like, didn't want to cross the street. It's something as small as that. Because we know her so well, we know that how big of a deal that is. For her to, like, you know, feel that way. Poor my Yuri, bro. Okarin, you gotta catch that. You know her. Like, I could tell that she was emotionally, you know, upset. Okarin, you gotta be a homie, and you gotta watch out for your girl. And that's kind of what I mean, Daru was saying too. Of the whole, do you know how much like Mayushi has been suffering for you, and like how much she's been trying to put you first. My boy, all your friends are like putting so much into you, especially Mayushi, because Mayushi's the realest one. Mayushi's the realest one. This is all this has done for me. In terms of friendship, Mayushi's the realest one. Mayushi's the one I would want to be my friend. Feyris first, and then Mayushi. Feyris only gets first because she's rich. And I like the cat theme. I think it's funny. Poor Okarin. Poor everything. Is there really anything else? Where are we gonna go? I mean, we could guess that... I mean, Okarin's going to... I mean, now he has, like, a separation from him in this... You know what's probably gonna happen? There's probably gonna be some sort of important lead with the Kagari case. That happens soon while they're split, right? Because right now the team is split because Okarin, which kind of includes Moeka, I guess, but Okarin is apart from everybody else in terms of motivations. Well, he's always kind of been like that, but now it's like obvious to everyone, right? It's actually out in the open that they've been working behind his back. So now that they're split, I could see Kagari coming in at a really inopportune time and forcing them to come back together and work together. And then Okarin's really going to have to confront that problem once and for all. I'm curious how they're going to get the solution. I wonder if it's going to include Kagari and like brainwashing into the mix. Because her character was brought in and all this brainwashing stuff, but she hasn't like she doesn't directly tie into the plan that will eventually save the world. So it's kind of like, I'm curious if somehow her actions or her experience will tie into that. But I'm not really sure how, especially because we're dealing with, there's just, we know the loophole. It's such a specific loophole. We have to go back in time. The limited time frame. Once they hit the 1 year anniversary, then it's over because they can only jump back a year. That's interesting. I'm a hoe for that. I think that was cool. That was a complete jump to a different train of thought. But jumping back to the original train of thought, Kagari. Like, we already know the loophole is that he has to convince past himself that Makise is dead, but she's not actually dead. That's the trick. And to do the trick, to make it happen, he's going to send the message back in time. It's also future Okarin, like far future Okarin is the one that sends this message. So they might not even figure out for longer, right? It could be even another 5-10 years. But he already is kind of older and obviously older. I don't remember how old future Okarin was supposed to be. Because we're going to need the message. You know what's the thing? In the OP, it's Mayushi going back in the time travel machine, right? With like Suzuha. Why is Mayushi going? Because in the in episode 23, it's just Suzuha that comes out the door, and it's this Suzuha that we've been seeing, and she comes through, and she has the information, and she has the freaking future Okarin's message, right? But Mayushi's not part of that. There's not another Mayushi that pulls up. So where's this Mayushi going? Is this Mayushi going back in time and going to turn to dust and die? I don't know. I don't see how that's going to ever happen. I don't see how that makes sense. I just think that'd be a cool callback to the original series. Yeah, I have no idea why she would get in the time machine here. The star thing as well was kind of interesting. Because it's like the two stars kind of split by the thing. I kind of mentioned that. There's not really too much to say. I think it's reflective of their relationship where even if they're both alive, like both the stars are alive, they're still disconnected. So despite all the sacrifice that's been done for Mayuri, we still don't get Okarin and Mayuri having a healthy relationship because of everything that's happened. So it's like it's empty, right? We didn't actually get what we were looking for. All she is alive. Like we hit the bare minimum. So that kind of sucks, especially because she's so upset seeing Okarin suffering all the time. Which, to be fair, that's because she's a real one, because she's the best. I think that's all for this episode. Honestly, let's just jump into the next one, episode 17. But until then, until the next episode, that's all I got for tonight. If you enjoyed the video, like the video, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. You already know how it goes. But yeah, that's all I got for tonight. I'll be seeing you in the next one. Peace.